Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation addresses the DTC P0136 error code related to the secondary heated oxygen sensor, commonly referred to as the secondary HO2S sensor. This specific DTC indicates a circuit malfunction that has been detected, and the powertrain control module, or PCM, has stored this error code as a result. The secondary HO2S sensor plays a critical role in the vehicle's emissions control system by monitoring the exhaust gases post-catalytic converter. This data helps the PCM manage fuel mixture and overall engine performance. Knowing that DTC P0136 affects the secondary HO2S sensor's functionality helps in addressing the underlying issues effectively. This diagnostic guide will provide a comprehensive overview to aid in troubleshooting this malady in Honda Civic models from 2022 onwards. The error code P0136 signifies a malfunction in the secondary heated oxygen sensor, secondary HO2S, which is crucial for monitoring the emissions after the catalytic converter. Located after this component, the secondary HO2S sensor assesses the levels of oxygen in the exhaust gases to help the powertrain control module, PCM, determine the efficiency of the catalytic converter. Should a circuit malfunction be detected, the PCM records this and stores the related DTC. The functions of the secondary HO2S sensor are vital for proper engine management and efficiency. If the data from this sensor is inaccurate, emissions may increase, leading to non-compliance with regulatory standards. Hence the necessity of diagnosing this error efficiently. Several potential causes may lead to the appearance of DTC P0136. Primarily, a faulty secondary HO2S sensor could directly result in this error code, as the sensor may not be able to accurately read the oxygen levels. Another possibility is an open wire in the SO2 signal circuit, which can disrupt the transmission of data from the sensor to the PCM. Additionally, problems could arise from the PCM itself, which may fail to process the signals correctly, leading to misdiagnosis. Identifying the precise cause is essential for accurate repairs. The effective troubleshooting process will mitigate further issues, ensuring the car operates efficiently and complies with emissions regulations. Symptoms associated with DTC P0136 include the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. This serves as a primary warning signal that something is amiss in the vehicle's engine management system. Moreover, a faulty sensor may lead to poor fuel economy, as the engine cannot achieve optimal air-fuel mixtures due to inaccurate readings from the sensor. In turn, this inefficiency contributes to increased emissions, which can be a significant regulatory concern. Noticing these symptoms can prompt drivers to take immediate action and address the underlying issue, ensuring the longevity and performance of the vehicle. The first step in the troubleshooting procedure for DTC P0136 involves starting the engine and holding the engine speed at 3,000 RPM without any load, which means the vehicle should be in neutral. This step is critical because it allows the system to operate at a high RPM and enables the radiator fan to activate. Once the fan kicks in, you then allow the engine to return to idle. At this point, it is important to check the HDS, or Honda Diagnostics System, for the HO2S S2 value. If this value registers less than 2.80 volts, it confirms that the failure has been duplicated, leading to further diagnostics of the secondary HO2S sensor and its associated circuits. For the second troubleshooting step, begin by disconnecting the 4P connector of the secondary HO2S sensor. This allows for a direct inspection of components for any potential circuit issues. Next, you will need to jump terminals 1 and 2 of the disconnected sensor 4P connector with a jumper wire. Following this, turn the vehicle ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. It's crucial to check the HDS HO2S S2 value at this stage. The normal condition to look for is a HDS value of 2.80V or more. If the reading is within the normal range, this indicates that the secondary HO2S sensor is faulty and requires replacement. Conversely, if the value is abnormal, it suggests issues with the related circuits. In the third step of troubleshooting, you need to disconnect both the secondary HO2S4P connector and the PCM connector number 1. This disconnection is necessary to proceed with the circuit integrity inspection. Following the disconnection, inspect the SO2 signal and SO2SG ground wires for any possible open circuits. Utilize a multimeter to check the resistance. For an open wire inspection, the resistance values should be less than 1 ohm. If the resistance exceeds this value, it confirms there is an issue within the wiring that could be causing the DTC P0136 error code. Addressing any identified open circuits is vital for restoring proper sensor function. The final troubleshooting step focuses on the powertrain control module, or PCM, inspection. If all previous inspections have indicated normal conditions, it leads us to deduce that the PCM is the remaining component that could potentially be faulty. Carefully evaluate the PCM for any signs of malfunction. If confirmed defective, the PCM will need to be replaced to resolve all errors associated with DTC P0136. This step is critical because the PCM orchestrates many factors affecting engine performance and efficiency. Ensuring that the PCM operates correctly is fundamental for the vehicle's proper functioning, particularly in managing emissions. After performing the necessary repairs and replacements, the final verification step involves clearing the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This step entails resetting the error codes stored in the PCM. Following this, it is important to conduct a test drive of the vehicle to observe its performance and ensure that any symptoms related to DTC P0136 do not persist. After the test drive, it's crucial to recheck the DTC status to confirm that everything is functioning as expected. Successful completion of this step means that the circuit and components are operational, and the vehicle should no longer exhibit the issues tied to the secondary heated oxygen sensor. For long-term maintenance and the prevention of DTC P0136 reoccurrence, it is advised to perform regular inspections of the secondary HO2S sensor and its associated circuits. Additionally, keeping a close monitor on the vehicle's overall engine performance is essential, as it can provide early indications of issues developing within the exhaust system or sensor operations. Timely repairs on any detected anomalies can proactively mitigate larger issues from forming. Regular maintenance encourages optimal operation of all vehicle components, especially those influencing emissions control and engine management systems. Lastly, being diligent in scheduling professional inspections will ensure that your vehicle adheres to the required compliance standards for emissions. In summary, DTC P0136 signifies a malfunction within the secondary heated oxygen sensors circuit in the Honda Civic 2022 and later models. Understanding that the secondary HO2S sensor is integral to emissions management will guide effective troubleshooting. The structured approach outlined, starting with basic checks through to detailed inspections of the PCM, ensures that automotive technicians can accurately identify and resolve underlying issues. Additionally, preventive maintenance measures play a significant role in sustaining the vehicle's operational efficiency and compliance with emissions regulations. Drawing from this guide provides a roadmap towards successful diagnostics and repairs, fostering both environmental responsibility and vehicle performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.